The story of Hollowmere Steps. The Hollowmere Steps were carved into the cliff long before the village existed. Worn smooth by time and whispered fears, they led down from the moor's edge into a misty hollow that no one dared visit after dark. Children were told that the steps were built to guide souls into the afterworld, and that sometimes, when the veil thinned, the dead walked them back. Elias Wren never believed such tales. He was a mason by trade and a skeptic by nature, and when the council offered him coin to restore the steps, he took the job without hesitation. Stone doesn't haunt, he told his sister Mara. Only people do. On the first morning, he descended with his tools and lantern. The mist lay thick, muffling every sound except the distant drip of water. The steps were older than he'd expected, edges rounded, symbols cut into the sides like runes he couldn't read. He noted the strange marks but kept working, hammer ringing faintly through the fork. As dusk fell, he heard something soft, rhythmic, almost like bare feet brushing the stone above him. He lifted his lantern, but the steps were empty. Only the mist stirred, rolling upward as if breathed by some unseen lung. He told himself it was the wind, packed his tools, and climbed out. That night, Mara found him awake, staring out the window. "You heard them, didn't you?" she asked quietly. "Heard what?" "The ones who walk when the fog comes." He laughed it off, but her face remained pale and still. "They never climb all the way up," she whispered, "just to the last broken step." The next day, he went back, determined to prove her wrong. He reached the bottom this time, where the steps ended at a black pool fed by a thin trickle from the cliff. The carvings grew deeper, their figures in chains, faces turned toward the surface. He crouched to trace one, and the water rippled though no stone had fallen. Something brushed his fingers. Elias froze. The mist thickened, rising from the pool in twisting shapes, arms, shoulders, the suggestion of faces. A voice like running water spoke his name, not once, but 3 times, each softer than the last. His lantern flickered, dimmed, then went out. When he stumbled back into the village near dawn, he was drenched and trembling. "They're still down there," he muttered to Mara. "Not spirits, memories, the steps remember. Everyone who's ever fallen." He never went back, but sometimes, when the fog crawls over Hollowmere, villagers say they hear the sound of hammering from below, slow, deliberate, echoing up through the mist, as though someone is still trying to finish the work he began. And if you stand at the cliff's edge and listen long enough, you might hear footsteps climbing toward you, one at a time,